Is the camera framed?
No.
Is it framed?
No.
16 by 9?
No.
Cool. How's it going, guys? We're here at the shop today. My buddy Simon came over. He's going to be the tech on the car. You guys met him in the last video. We're still figuring out camera stuff.
I don't know how to turn it around.
Simon's here from the island, so he's going to spend part of the day with me today going over the car. We're going to go over the pros, see what everything that's good on it, see the stuff that we don't really have to change, see the stuff that we like that's been done. We've got a lot of good components. I'm excited to show him on the car. There's a lot of stuff that's also not so great, and I'm excited to show him those things. But let's go in the shop, come show you some things.
Ride fast crew, eh?
Yes, sir, because we ride fast.
I heard those guys also do something else.
Yeah, they ride sleds.
So this is the new car.
Yes. So as you guys saw this last time, I did give you a quick walk around, but we'll get a little more depth into it with this video. Things that we want to change, things that are good, things that aren't so great. Like I said, Chris did do a phenomenal job building this car. There's some things that do need to be changed on it, some things that are and aren't. Bro, I can't stare at you the whole time.
Just look at me. Just look at me. Look at me. You're talking to the camera because it is an audience.
Yeah.
Less like in depth, more face value.
Got it.
Yeah.
This car has a supercharger. So yeah, we're going to show you around the car. We'll get him to do a walk around and show you what he likes and what he doesn't like, things that we want to change, things that we're keeping. So let's see what Simon has to say.
It's a car. There's a supercharger, heat exchanger, oil, power steering. Front end's nice. It's a little heavy for my liking. I think it's on the big side, tubing wise. I don't know if the angle of these bars works with FD spec. I think they have to be plus or minus 15 degrees. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't love how low the hoses are hanging down. Don't like a lot of redundancies I've noticed. Like this power block coming down. I don't understand the point of one wire to one wire when this junction is easy enough to access if we are pulling the motor. And then just like fine tuning stuff. And then these, everything's just a little floppy.
We just want to simplify some things in the engine bay because obviously they're not ideal. We want everything to be serviceable, easy to replace. I mean, we go into a wall, it's inevitable. It's going to happen at some point, or somebody might hit me, which wouldn't be ideal. But it does happen, it's racing. If we can make it as easy to service as we can and just simplify things and easier to get parts for, you know, less parts and components to replace, it's kind of like you got to look at it as like a fuel line. If you have a fuel line that goes from the fuel tank all the way to the front of the car and you have no joints in it, you're pretty much at a success rate of like 95% that it's not going to fail. You put a junction in the engine bay, you put a junction under the car, you put another junction that goes through the trunk. Now you have 3 new junctions that can fail in the car. So essentially we're trying to get rid of the junctions and simplify the car so it's easier to service, less things to go wrong.
You said a lot there.
That's good.
That's good.
So we've gone over some cons in the engine bay. Let's see what else we would like to improve on.
Why is this power wire on that?
We need one of those like pointy sticks with a finger on it.
Yeah, I really want the pointy stick. I don't love the harness and the looks like the fuse box and everything being on the outside of the cage. That is not my preference by any means. I think it should all be protected inside the cage.
I agree.
Come back to the firewall. I don't think you're going to be able to gangster lean as much with this thing because it looks to be seat positioning 4 inches farther forwards than your previous car.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
So as Simon mentioned, my cage is a little different in my car. I do like to sit pretty far back and low. One of the things we'll be doing in this video is trying to get me fitted in this car because obviously if I'm not comfy in the car, I can't drive it. We just want to put the seat in a position where I know that my legs and everything are right. I don't like driving with my legs super bent. I like them a little straighter. No, a lot of people are against that, but it's just a driving style that I like. I drive with my ankles more so than actually using my legs. We'll try the seat at some point in this video. Hopefully it fits. If it doesn't fit, then it's going to be the drawing board and figuring things out, but we'll keep going around the car.
So see a lot of similarities to another FD driver's car. Looking at it, there's not too much to change. I don't love the use of such thick material. I don't like it. I'm probably gonna say I don't like it a lot. Looking at the fuel cell position, it's pretty good. It's in front of the rear axle. Weight balance should be go fast.
It should feel similar to how the saddle tank is in these things. It's just it's higher, which is in theory better.
More pendulum.
More pendulum. So yeah, where the fuel cell location, it's definitely overkill. It's definitely a bigger tank, which I'm not mad at. It's not bad to have more fuel. We can definitely play with the weight that way, which is nice. If we want more weight in the back, we can easily put weight into the tank.
Looks like a lot of work. Looks like a lot of work.
But is it more work than this old girl?
I like that work better.
We are definitely having some sentimental value to this car. This is the car that got us the license. It's the car that got me back into pro drifting. And as much as I say, yeah, it's for sale, it's hard to let it go. It will be for sale. We need the funding for FD. So ultimately, this car's going to get turned back into like a grassroots style competitive car. It's still got the factory wiring harness in it. So if I come over here, all the lights work. Everything's off factory switches. It still has signals. Wipers work off factory. It's literally a full factory wiring harness in this car. We go under the engine bay. Other than the LS, she's all stock up here. Factory core support. Still has factory battery location. It's got all the tubs, all the plastics. Building this car was kind of just ideal for me to keep it more street car form. It still has paperwork. It's clean. It can be insured. I wanted a clean, almost street-esque looking car. That's how I like my cars. And now that we're going to prospec, that's not really the case anymore. If we bring a car like that, we're going to get rolled. The car's going to be too heavy. So everything's about weight, getting the power in, serviceable, reliable. That's the main thing. If the car's not reliable, things are breaking or aren't simplified enough, then it's going to bite us. Can't say it.
Probably ride fast.
Yeah, not word. That's us. We're very particular in how our cars are. It's a bit of TISM and OCD with everything that we do. But let's go through what is good.
Supercharger.
We're all in agreement that this blower is the game changer for next season.
And that belt is not going to give us any issues.
We don't want to be spitting any belts. It does have a very nice DSX tuning belt routing kit for the blower. The heat exchanger might be a little overkill. Again, not a negative, but we might be able to simplify that. We don't know if we're going to do it for this season yet. Chris did spend some good money on a lot of components in this car. So it's got this nice balance bar, dual master setup, which is FD legal. We can't run a pedal box in prospec, so that is essentially your best secondary option for a factory bolt-in location style master. We got a delay valve, which we've never ran. Don't know if we're going to, but we'll do that in testing in the new year once this car is all set up. There's some questionable stuff that we still have to go through and confirm. Tuning is another thing we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna be going onto a Link ECU because that's the sponsor for prospec.
You can't put that in a vaping.
He puts too many things in his mouth.
That's
We're going to be on a Link ECU. That is the sponsor for the prospec series. You have to be on a Link ECU.
You said that too many times.
I'm going to cut things out, dude.
Yeah. We're going on a Link because we have to for prospec.
Yeah, simplified. And a harness. So Link does do an ECU and harness package. So the goal is to get in contact with, I believe his name is Jason. That's our closest point of contact to Link. And then do the ECU and the harness in this car to simplify it. We did have ideas to take the 408 out of my car, and this is a 6-liter, and put the 1.9 on the 408. I think it'll be too small. Bigger motor with the smaller blower could cause some IAT issues and heat soaking. So we did talk to Lordco. They want to go and look at the 6-liter motor and go through it. 6-liter motor is a bit smaller than the 408. The stroke is shorter, so it'll be easier to rev it higher if we want that option. Okay, so seat doesn't fit with the cage. We're gonna see if we can move the seat position quickly and then try to put it back in.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. time for regrets. I've been flying from time
Okay,
to time.
seat is roughly in the car. Let's see if I fit. Let's see if it's comfy. We had to make some modifications. Oh yeah, that's way better. I think this is good.
Yeah.
I feel centered.
Yeah, it doesn't feel tilted forward.
No, I feel nice and low. I actually feel better seating position than I did in there.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm more forward a little bit. I gotta play with the pedals a little bit. You can see the gas pedal is way farther down. I like to slip over, and I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. It might be something with that bar setup in the engine bay, so we'll take a look at it, see if there's any adjustment in the pedal, but overall, where the seat is right now, this is great. I feel almost right at home. We need to change some things in the interior. This e-brake is probably gonna we'll sell it or something. It's a nice shift knob, but we're gonna probably put the aero case setup in here. We're gonna be pulling the CD. We want to do a dog box, so if anybody knows of a dog box for sale or RTS or G-Force, if you guys want to hook a guy up, I would love to work with a company that can get me a dog box in this car. So Simon's trying the seat out. What do you think?
You can't see.
So I do sit very low versus everyone else. If I shut this door, usually when people look at me, all you see is your eyes. I'll put an example photo in here. I have one.
Over the bottom of the steering wheel. Brakes feel good though.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I would, I'd love to take this thing for a rip, but I feel it'll be too much of a tease. I think we get the car done. As much as I want to drive it, it doesn't make sense to drive it right now. No. No, because then we get in trouble with what I'd want to do with this. Sweet, man. Well, there's the first thing that we did to the car. So the seat position, luckily, we were very worried about the seat not fitting with the cage. We had to modify the seating position just a little bit. But honestly, with the slight modification, I actually think it feels better than it did. So we're sitting in a pretty good spot now. We'll get the passenger seat swapped over, and we'll probably tinker on a few more little things today. Yeah, just keep going at it. So I'm going to tell you guys a little story about actually how Simon became part of the team. Simon got invited out to a couple of the events this year, and he helped us obviously with the team and getting the car prepped and everything. So we stayed at this Airbnb down in the States, and we walk in and it's like super nice, like nice warm cabiny kind of feel. We're walking around and there's this giant deer head hanging on the wall, and literally the first thing Simon goes to is this deer head, and he pulls it off the wall. There's like this green velour chair in the corner, and he's just propped up holding his deer, petting it. And we decided to name the deer Jimmy that weekend, and Simon would not leave the deer alone.
Jimmy.
There's Jimmy. So we named the deer head Jimmy, and after that weekend, Simon obviously kept hanging out with us, so Simon's nickname turned into Jimmy.
Yeah.
Ever since that Airbnb, every event didn't feel right going to, so we did buy Simon a gift, and he's actually in the shop with us today. We got a gold Jimmy hanging on the wall. So if you come down to prospec, Jimmy usually is with us. I'm not going to tell you where we're hiding him, but if you look in our pit very carefully, you may be able to find him.
Guys, Jimmy's coming to every round. If you see him, tag Matt. Take a picture of him.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Maya thinks she's funny, but anyways, we did get the seat put in. Showed you me sitting in it earlier, so super happy with that. Left the passenger seat out for now because we're going to be going through the wiring and going through the car inside, so there's no point in installing it. We did put the other seats into the blue car. It's a lot of red, but so we got these seats in this car. So one thing crossed off the list to get this thing ready to sell. Oh, actually add this into the video too. I did bring some of my trophies over from the house, so got a little bit more of a homey feel in here. I think that's going to be it for the video today. Kind of just had Simon go through the car and get comfortable and familiar with them. kind of talked a game plan, talked about the things he doesn't like, talked about the things that he does like. We're going to probably have a chat with Matt, my crew chief, later and figure out a game plan on the way forward and the next steps that we're going to be taking with 2 cars. Start prepping these things for prospec. The motor is going to be coming out here at some point. It'll be going to Lordco. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to like, comment, and subscribe, it means a lot. It grows the channel. It gets me some traction. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thanks, guys.